The analytics train has left the station without us. What should we do about that? Perhaps we should start with what not to do. There are many corporations that have failed or are struggling in recent years because they did not adapt to change. I'm not at all concerned about statistics going out of business. In fact, it is really the best of times for statistics. But I do have some concern for individual statisticians. I hope we will not have a situation analogous to Phil Jackson of the New York Knicks basketball team. In late June, Jackson and a team parted ways. Since Jackson was not adapting to modern basketball, the modern part of the game involves more and more three-point shots. The analytics involved here are really quite simple. By getting a basketball to go in from further out, you get 3 points instead of 2. That's a 50% increase in the return on your investment. I did that in my head, so you can, So the younger players are trained to shoot threes, and the professional leagues are paying better salaries for this talent. Jackson still played the old way, with layups and dunks. But the really sad fact, is that Jackson was a terrific coach. His teams won 11 NBA championships. Just imagine, those are more championship rings than fit on 2 hands. So we know what not to do. What should we do? The American Statistical Association released a statement, The Role of Statistics in Data Science, in October 2015. ASA recognized that for statisticians to help meet the considerable challenges faced by data scientists requires a sustained and substantial collaborative effort with researchers with expertise in data organization and in the flow and distribution of computation. Statisticians must engage them, learn from them, teach them, and work with them. Engagement must occur at all levels, with individuals, groups, researchers, academic departments, and the profession as a whole. The entire statement had collaboration written all over it. In fact, the United States Chief Data Scientist in the Obama administration, DJ Patil, who addressed JSM 2 years ago, stressed the importance of collaboration, but urged the statistician to get a seat at the table early in the problem analysis. Collaboration is absolutely crucial and necessary, but perhaps not sufficient. We have to go the extra mile. We have to actively learn some of the methods and certainly the nomenclature of data scientists. There's some specific areas we have to learn, such as techniques for messy data and applications such as Spark, Hadoop, and TensorFlow. Now, I'm a perfect illustration of this. I know nothing of these tools. And I thank David Banks for pointing this out to me. Originally, this was written, I thank David Banks for pointing it out that I know nothing of, but it's of these tools, okay? I'm glad we caught that, yeah. Senior members like me are going to have to be willing to learn from our younger members. We at the American Statistical Association are going that extra mile. Conferences, guidelines, reports, journals, active learning experiences, short courses, and research experience for undergraduates are all sponsored or supported by ASA. Certainly a glance through this week's JSM program shows plenty of big data-related topics. We have multiple ASA sections with keen interests in data science. In April, we ran an Amstat News article profiling several data science and analytics master's programs and their relationship to statistics. A healthy blog followed, with others discussing how the interrelationships have worked at their universities. But we can do more, and the board of directors of ASA spends considerable time on this topic at its meetings. The take-home message. The take-home message for us is to be active, to collaborate, to get to the table early, and to learn some of these new skills.